guys, Ange here. Thanks for joining me on Angela Stuart Beauty. In today's video, I'm revisiting yet another of my eyeshadow palettes. Today it is the Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes to Hypnotise. I love these palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. I have 3 of them and I've just ordered the latest one. Can't wait for it to arrive and get into that and play with it. I just enjoy these palettes. I enjoy the quality of the shadows. I love the fact that if you wanted an easy look, you can just stick to the 3 shades, or you can mix and match every shade in here to create whatever look you want to. I particularly love this palette because it didn't just have tone on tone of the same shade. You've got a more browny, warm coppery shade, you've got your coppery burgundy shades, we've got greeny colours here, and we have blue and black here. So for me, this, up until this time, this was the most different and versatile palette that Charlotte produced in these 12 pan palettes, and I really love this one. So I'm going to create a couple of looks using this palette. If you would like to see those looks and what I come up with, please keep watching. I would just like to say thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch one of my videos. I love to share my experiences on all things beauty and lifestyle as I navigate my more mature years. I love sharing that with you. I love my skincare, love my makeup, and I just like sharing that with other like-minded women. If that sounds like the sort of videos you'd like to see, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I upload on a weekly basis and we have a really cool tribe of neat women who place comments down below where we can all learn from one another. And I just want to have a shout out to all those wonderful people who stop by every week, comment every week. I truly appreciate you. I love it. That's why I started my channel. I wanted to make connections with other women who just love the things that I love too. And it's so good to bounce off and share our experiences, our reviews on different things, what works for us, what doesn't. I'm thoroughly enjoying those conversations, so please keep doing that. It's what this channel was all about from my point of view, and I'm hoping that we're all learning together. I love Charlotte Tilbury. I love these 12 pan palettes. They retail for $75 US. Most of the time these are limited edition. Some of them stick around a little bit longer than others, but I normally try and grab them as soon as they come out because I don't want to miss out on them. And I have 3 of these palettes, and I had a request to show some different looks using the Starry Eyes to Hypnotise. So let's get into the first look. So my makeup's on. I have put concealer on my eyes and set it with setting powder. Now there's only 3 mattes in here, with one of them being black, so the transition shade I'm going to use is this shade in the Happy Glow Trio. I won't go on with a light fluffy one. I'm going to go in with my Pro Crease brush number 10 from Sephora with that shade. And just blend that in the upper transition area. And just doing my circular motions up and out. like so. I'm going to take a Wayne Goss number 20 brush, and I'm going to use that same shade and run it underneath my eye, just as a neutral shader to go under here. And just following that line, flicking it up to the outer crease. I'm going to go in with another matte shade, which is in the Love Glow trio of the palette, and I'm going to tap that in the outer corner of my eye and just tapping that upwards. Following the line that I flicked up from my under eye and blending that inwards, and then connecting it with the under eye just in that outer corner. And what I'm hoping to do here is to get that little blind spot that I have here with my fold in my mature eyes. And then little circular motions, blending that inwards. I'm going to go in with the fluffy shader brush that I used for my transition shade earlier, and I'm going to go in with this middle colour in the Happy Glow, and I'm just going to add that in the crease area, transition area, just blending it down a little bit more down towards the eyelid rather than blending up. Creating a warm eye look here. And that just warmed up the transition area just a little bit. So we use the matte higher up, and I've just brought this down a little bit and blending into that matte transition area. I'm now going to take the middle shade in Love Glow, and I'm going to use one of my Anastasia little brushes, and I'm just going to blend that in to our matte outer area here, just a little bit. Go back in with our Sonia G brush and a little bit more of that maroon shade, the matte maroon shade that's in Love Glow, and blend that into that copper shade. And then I'm going to extend that just a little bit into my crease area. Just softly with whatever's left over on the brush, blending and into the crease area. But it's still letting that copper shade that we put in our crease area show through. Then I'm just going to go in with my shader brush again and tap in very lightly to the first matte shade we had, and I'm just going to blend everything out at the very top of all that shading. I have a lot of gap to fill in the area from the crease to the brow. Okay, so staying away now from these warmer shades here, I'm going to go in with the champagne shade, which is in the Dream Glow trio, with a flat shading brush. Now this doesn't have a number, it was a Tarte brush that came in a Christmas kit, I think. And I'm going to just pop that on the inner portion of the eyelid. Just patting into that area. Just with no extra product, with the coppery shimmer shade, just blending those two together in the middle. That is the eye look for the top. I'm just going to run a little bit of the Maroon Love Glow shade, just a little bit under the eye. Just pulling it forward a little bit more. I will pop off and do my eyeliner and mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that's the final look using these warm shades in the Starry Eyes to Hypnotise palette. I have lined my waterline top and bottom with a black liner. I don't normally line my bottom lashes, but I thought that this look really could carry it off. I have my lashes on, and I have discovered how I've been getting little blobs of black on my eyelid. When I'm doing the eyeliner adhesive, I am getting it on the tip of the lash, and that's what's transferring to the lid. So I have worked that out now, so with a little bit more practice, hopefully I can get over that. Okay, so look number 2, I am using tape on my eyes and the Too Faced primer for my eyelids, and I'm just blending that in. And I'm going to go in with the same transition shade that I used last time from the first trio, and a Zoeva 228 blending brush, and I'm just going in with that shade in my upper crease, so the crease and above, to create that transition shade, transition shift for more colours to come. And I'm just blending that in a window wiper action with little circular motions within that as well to blend it out. Now I'm taking a Morphe brush and I'm going to pick up the black. This is a matte shade. And I'm just going to start at the outer corner of my eye, right on the edge of that tape. And I've used the tape so that I get a nice sharp line with this black. And I'm just using the tape as a guide and just blending in from the tape inwards just on the outside of the eye. So I'm really probably doing just the outer quarter of the eye, not coming in very much in towards the centre of the eye at all. So just concentrating on that outside of the eye. Now I took my time with this. Now going in, we're back with the original blending brush. I'm just softening that transition area where the black meets. Going in with my Sonia G Worker 1 brush, love this brush. I'm going in with the silver in that last trio. And I am just going to tap that on the rest of the lid, so from the inner corner through to that black, I'm tapping this on and then spreading it on the eyelid. Now, I took my time with this because I really wanted to build that colour up, so I'm going right from lash line up to my crease. going in with the shimmer shade in that last trio, and just a small pointed eye brush. I'm just going into the inner corner of my eye just to highlight that inner corner. I'm taking off the tape now to reveal that nice sharp line with the black eyeshadow. I'm going back in with my transition shade that we used from the first trio, and I'm just softening that transition blend between the two shades. Going back in with that silver shade, and I'm just going to run that underneath my eye using the Sonia G brush we used previously, and just adding a little bit of that under the eyes. Now, the reason I'm doing a voiceover for this video is that my son had a friend over and they were in the room next door, and I get very conscious of filming when people can hear what I'm doing, so that's why I opted to do a voiceover. Now here I'm just going back in with the little Morphe brush, and I've added some of that black shadow just to the outer third of the under eye, and just touching up the area on the outer third. And as you can see, I'm lifting here to get that little gap that I get with my hooded eye with the folded skin, and I'm just titivating and making sure I'm happy with the amount of black and the blend and everything there. So I'm happy with that, so I'm off to do my mascara, lashes, eyeliner. So here we are with the lashes and eyeliner all finished, and now that I've got my lashes on, I want to go back in with that Sonia G brush, and I'm dipping back into the silver shade, and I'm just bringing that colour up a little bit so that when I am looking straight ahead, there is a little bit of that shade showing. With my hooded eyes, it's very easy to lose colour when I just do an all over lid colour, so I'm just checking in the mirror, and I just wanted to add just a little bit more of that. I'm going back in with the black, touching up the outer corner here, and just bringing that up a little bit higher too, so that now that my lashes are on, that it's just a little bit more impactful and not getting lost. And here is the finished look. A little bit more dramatic to what I'm used to doing, but it was nice using the blue silver shade and that black for a change. I do hope you enjoyed the looks that I have created using this palette. I'm enjoying revisiting my palettes and playing and just creating new and different eye looks using my palettes. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying using what I've already got. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know down in the description box below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. That would truly help out my channel. And please don't forget, if you haven't already, I would truly appreciate it if you would subscribe. I would love you to join our tribe of mature women as we play with makeup and skincare in our mature years. I hope you've all had a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. See you guys. Bye.